Welcome back or welcome in. I'm Sis Cypher. I am a psychic medium, lightworker starseed, creative intuitive soul, sent here in this now moment to deliver a tarot message to you that your soul may want you to be hearing. Everything that you need from me will be down in the description box below if you'd like to get a personal reading. If you want to check me out on Patreon, it's $11.11 a month. And you get all my exclusive content and exclusive readings specifically designed for souls that will be led there. Head down to the description box below. It's all there for you. Oh, what a scene. There's like a clear sky, a moon, the moon that's almost completely full. It's just got like the bit at the bottom that's missing, and just these birds keep flying. It's very kind of Halloween-y, and I was really drawn to wearing white, black, and orange and purple, which for me is just like Halloween energy. So we're being really brought to October, right? Which is when there will be eclipse season, yo. And the veil will be very thin then. So, okay. If this message is showing up for you, you can guarantee that there is some pieces of wisdom in here that your soul wants you to be hearing. Just remember that it is a general message, so take the bits that resonate, leave behind the rest, because the rest will be for someone else. But I'm trusting that Spirit has connected you and I for a very good reason. So with that, let's dive into today's message. And I'm really drawn to these numerological cards at the moment. Do you know there is in the astrology at the time that I'm filming this, there's like is it a double kite or a kite formation within the astrology? And it's within the air and the fire placements, okay? Tick. It forms like a Merkaba, sacred geometry symbol. So yeah, I'm really feeling that at the moment, whatever that means. But Spirit, what are some messages for us today? What do you have for us today, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Purple and orange. Okay. Patience. I'm really being drawn to the twos in the tarot, which are all about taking a pause, taking a beat, right? Leaning into trust, faith, and hope, which is all to do with our feminine energy. And nine with completion. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm feeling some element of patience we're being asked to tune into at this time while things come to a sense of completion. Because with the 9, it is the penultimate completion, because it's the last of the single digits before we tip over into the 10, which is the ultimate finish. So there is this ending, this completion to a very long journey that has been happening thus far. And we're having to have patience while things wrap up. This is having patience for ourselves, because while this completion is happening, there is chaos, is what I'm sensing. Chaos. Follow your dreams is on the bottom of it. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Love it. Okay, what else, Spirit? Spiritual partnership just jumped out to be seen. It didn't pop though, but that was purple and orange as well. Yo. Patience is really just giving this High Priestess energy with the number 2, right? Oh my gosh, orange and purple. Okay, I love it when the colors like sync up like that. This is about surrendering, and this condenses to a 10. 2, 9, and 10. New beginnings. Do I take it? I think I do. With individuality underneath it, 111. Okay, I just literally filmed another message, and it's funny, the energies are reflecting, so I'm going to take the new beginnings. Surrender to the new beginnings. Surrender to what's ending. Surrender to what's completing. Surrender to what's finishing. and surrender to what's beginning, because there will be active energy channeling through you at this time, right? Active energy channeling through you, and you kind of just have to be the receiver, the receptive portal to channel it into its being. Okay, let me just give these a bit of a shuffle. Okay, so Spirit, let's build out this message here, okay, with Spirit. So what's this patience energy about? What is this patience energy here about that you... Oh, that's far too many, Spirit. No. Well, this one is the only one that wanted to be seen. So we've got the Hierophant in reverse. Have patience. The Hierophant in reverse really talks about us forming our own spiritual beliefs. So we could be having patience with new things, new elements of spirituality that we could be feeling very drawn to, new spiritual beliefs that we want to anchor in for ourselves. This is leaning into personal beliefs over perhaps familial dynamics of religion or religions that already exist. This is an act of rebellion from large establishments. Have patience through that, because this could be talking about the formation of new beliefs in your being. Okay, the formation of new beliefs that are channeling in through higher wisdom. Have patience through any sense of change or conflict right now, because the change and conflict is purely a sign and symbol of what is to come, which is a higher wisdom, a higher version, a holier version of you. Love that. Look, we've got, yeah. We've got Knight of Wands coming through here. Knight of Wands. You know, with the Knight of Wands, I'm always drawn to Sagittarius energy, whether it's ruled by Sag or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. I do have it in my notes, but I want to just keep going with the message. It's not that important. But the reason that I get Sagittarius energy with it is because in the card, in the original card, the horse rears up. So what happens with the Knight of Wands is our passion takes time to get clear. Our passion, our fiery energy takes time to build up. So this is what we're also having to have patience through, because there is a buildup of energy that's taking place within us in towards a new direction, like a new clear direction, a new passion project, a new passionate action is becoming clear for us the more that we move into some sense of completion or ending here. And the energy is building. The energy is building at the end of something. Usually if the card is reverse, we feel a lot of restless energy, but we're not 100% sure on the direction yet. Because it's not reverse, I just feel like there is a natural build in energy towards a new direction that's coming, that you're aware of as something's completing. Okay, what's this completion card about, Spirit? And it really feels like the passionate action is really aligned with new beliefs you are forming for yourself. Like maybe you're going to be taking action on new beliefs, action on new spiritual beliefs. I mean, I keep really being drawn to which kind of energy. That won't be for everyone, obviously, but just as an example, you could be getting intrigued with more kind of witchy ways of being, and that you feel they align with your spiritual beliefs or your desires for spiritual beliefs. So you're sort of like downloading them, having patience while you download them into your being and get clear on them, and then you're going to be taking action on them, and it's going to be like very passionately aligned. Okay, yeah, look, so with that completion, beautiful energy. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is gorgeous. And look, I love this card because see how she's feeling it? You can sense this, right? This is an energy that you sense. So in the reverse, okay, it's really talking about this new beginning that is coming online for you, this new exciting beginning, right? This new exciting beginning that is starting here. But in the reverse, it hasn't tipped over yet. It hasn't begun yet. You're not, because you're still in this completion energy, right? You're still in this completion energy, but you sense a new exciting beginning. You sense it, you feel it. You feel it in your body. Your body's communicating it to you, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles, okay. The Ace of Wands talks about excitement, passion, feeling impassioned, feeling courage, feeling brave, feeling excited by something new. So that's what's coming, and maybe you're getting some sense of it, some elements of it, and it's to do with this new, holier, higher version of oneself. It's like more of an authentic version of you is coming online here. Yeah, this new adventure, the Ace of Wands is a new adventure. So you're even sensing the start of some new, even creative a new creative enterprise here. And while an old journey, or while something is completing, you're getting the buildup of energy in this new direction, of this new exciting thing. Oh my God. Okay, so what's this? I'm even getting excited here. What's this surrender, Spirit? What is this surrender? Why does that one want to come out? 10 of Pentacles, I mean. I'm not going to take it purely because it didn't pop. I want to make sure that it pops. The surrender with the Strength card. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to your feminine energy. Okay, so surrendering to love. Surrendering to what your inner child truly wants. Surrendering to that inner genius. Because the Strength card talks about the marriage that takes place between our higher chakras and our lower chakras. Because it's the lion and the angel. So this is like the love that we show our lower nature, our primal nature, our very authentic and raw spirit. It's about like loving that, accepting that, nurturing it like it's a newborn baby, because that is our most raw and authentic version. So this is really talking about surrendering to allowing that rawness of us to come out. Okay? And it takes strength. That's the true definition of strength, is love. And it's the love that we talk to ourselves, the love that we create and show to our subconscious mind, to our programming. This is rewriting the programming. Surrendering to hearing the call. We've got Judgment here. Surrendering to the call. Okay, and with the Judgment in reverse, I mean, we've got 10 of Cups underneath. So it's like, with the Judgment in reverse, it's like you're being asked to surrender to a higher calling, but you could be feeling a little bit attached to things that you don't want, like things that you're being guided to let go of or move away from. You're still feeling a little bit attached to them. But that's okay, because that's a natural aspect to stepping into a higher calling. So I actively see you stepping into it, because we have new beginnings. But a natural aspect of stepping into new beginnings is sometimes getting a bit attached to the things that we're leaving behind, okay? So Spirit is helping you, guiding you to release it. Look at these new beginnings. There's the creative journey. The new beginning is like already victorious. It's very authentic. It's bringing in recognition. Can be fame. This can be celebration of the authentic self. This is a ballerina that's dancing. So it's a creative expression that you get recognized for. that is authentic to you. There's a new beginning in some creative enterprise. It's like a new beginning is already bringing some kind of attention your way, okay? What's this judgment about, Spirit? What's this judgment about? Thank you. The moon in reverse. The moon in reverse can talk about, it can actually talk about fears. It can talk about feeling fears with the death card at the bottom. So this is about transforming out of the subconscious programming of fear. Yeah. So it's like with the judgment in reverse, you could be feeling a little bit difficult to follow a calling into a new direction because you're still processing out. You're still closing the door to old fears, and that's fine. And the way that you're doing it is surrendering to higher love. I love that. What's this Six of Wands about, Spirit? With the new beginning. Temperance, yeah, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning in balance. It's a new beginning in balance. And this is about being patient. Oh, look, 10 of Cups popped again, yo. 10 of Cups. But in reverse. So this is like feeling very fulfilled internally. Feeling it first internally. And it's going to shine out through your creative endeavors, okay? Your ability to be balanced, right? Your ability to have patience, which is literally right there. Ability to channel in your divinity is allowing you to feel immensely fulfilled on the internal plane, which helps you to emanate it out through a creative project, which brings in new recognition, which brings about the new beginning. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's funny because the Seven of Swords in reverse came out in the last message I recorded. So it's like there's some kind of fated, destined event that's happening here with the wheel. You're going to be feeling on top of the world is what I want to say with that, because you've done enough of the purge here. You've done enough of the purge, and that's, I feel, related to this patience energy, because it's like you're finishing up the purge here and the universe is guiding you forward. That could also be talking about the new beginning is you really being like things going in your favor now because you've cleared out the self-sabotage. You've cleared out the fears. That actually feels a lot more aligned. Yeah. So the wheel is turning in your favor because you've cleared out the toxic energy, the toxic beliefs, the toxic... Oh, it's very channeled. 1919, oh my god, 1010. What's this patience? Patience with the Page of Cups in reverse. That's really talking about have patience with yourself. This is so beautiful, Spirit. Have patience with yourself while you open up to believing in the impossible. Have patience and love for yourself while you learn to trust your intuition, because it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take some time. So have patience with yourself while you learn to trust the signs, while you learn to trust in what Spirit guides you to, because it's very natural to struggle with the belief of it, okay? Because it's just a natural aspect to the journey. The completion. That's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. The beautiful thing with the Page of Cups though is, yeah, oh my god, with the world. The completion with the world. Sorry, the beautiful thing with the Page of Cups is the page naturally activates magic through their willingness to trust and believe in what seems a little bit obscure, a little bit crazy. Okay. Completion with the world. This is the end of a huge chapter for you. The world really talks about totally stepping into a brand new portal. And it's so fascinating because with the world and the Ace of Wands reversed, this really talks about you being in the void space, being in between two timelines, if you will, being in between the completing timeline and the new timeline not quite starting yet, right? So this is like, have patience and kindness for yourself while you are in the void space. You're in the void. And sometimes when you're in the void, the best thing you can do is rest, right? The best thing you can do is rest. Rest and trust in divine timing. Yeah, there's a new beginning that's taking place for you in divine timing. What's this? Surrender and this strength card, Spirit. The Magician. Yeah, okay, so the surrendering, right, is having to happen in the mind space because it's the mind that's having a little bit of a difficult time because it's Six of Swords in reverse. There's the boat. So it's the mind that's having a difficult time. I just saw 222. Wow, okay. It was actually 02220. Wow. It's the mind space. So this is absolutely aligning with the intuition. Okay. The surrendering is the mind having to trust the intuition, which is often the case. It's like the mind is the one that needs to learn to surrender. The mind is the one that needs to trust and release control, relinquish control. Okay, so with the Six of Swords in reverse, it can talk about feeling difficulty in surrendering and really trusting and allowing it to be guided. But also in the reverse, it can talk about you coming to the new shore. I feel a little bit more of the first. And the Magician, it came out reverse, which can really talk about, I don't know if I'm feeling that one very reverse. Let me just tune into it for a moment. So, yeah, so the Magician can really talk about like untapped talents. It can talk about being unclear on the what. It can be like indecision, but it can also very much be about exploring new desires, like being in that energy of exploring new desires. Sorry, I know it's getting a bit dark, but we're almost done with this message. So like it really, I'm leaning more to that exploring of new desires because we've got the new beginnings. So it really feels like the mind's learning to have faith and trust in exploring new desires. Yeah, and with that exploration, fears are coming to the surface, being illuminated, but it's for us to love and release because they've just come from a very exiled place within us that have been blocking us potentially and holding us back. But you're actively working through all of this. Isn't it just so gorgeous? Let's get a little bit more. Let's get some last few messages here for you. Look, cleansing and clearing out your aura from the past, right? Have patience while this completion takes place. Sacral chakra, sacral. It's all very orange, right? That's why it really feels like there's some kind of creative enterprise, creative new beginning that's taking place here. There is so much happening for you behind the scenes. So much happening for you, but you can sense it, right? You can sense it with that Ace of Wands. There's even spiritual warfare that could be showing up for you in your dynamic. You could be tuning into that, feeling that. Have patience for yourself because you're having to work it out. You're having to work through it. You're really here to be seen by many, right? Which is absolutely that Six of Wands energy. There's a desire within you to be seen and recognized for your talents, for your unique talents, for your unique self. Look, oh my God. We've got rapid acceleration here with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is to do with our authenticity. It's to do with our passions, our desires, our self-confidence. So it's like there's some kind of new level of self-confidence here that's allowing you to rapidly progress towards the things that really make you happy. You are a walking mystery. Oh, that energy is really coming out right now, because I really feel like at the time of this message, there's people that are sort of disconnecting from external things while they go through this sense of completion, and this sort of new authentic beginning is coming online. We're sort of just really naturally cutting away from anything that is connected to spiritual warfare, be it people, places, or things. And we're not even really giving that much of an explanation. We're just doing what we're told by our spirit, by our higher self, and therefore we're rebelling, right? I love how the message all tunes in. And look, in between two timelines, there's that void space, my love. So just go easy while you're going through this void space. It's really not the easiest thing to navigate through, and we are all doing our best, truly. Everything all at once though, with this new beginning, like, okay, it really feels, look, there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. There's some element of, look, there's no need to worry. You're being rewarded. You're being rewarded. Wow, it really does feel like there's energies coming in here with the turn of the wheel, okay? Because that it's under construction for you. That's what I just sensed. But also I feel like the fears that have been stored in your root chakra have led you to underestimate even your own power. So that's also what's completing here, is the fears that have blocked this. The fears that have blocked this knowing, or this ability to radiate very brightly into reality. So with that, because it is getting quite dark, the moon looks absolutely gorgeous right now. Like, oh my freaking God. I'm going to insert a clip. I'm going to insert a clip here. Isn't it just so gorgeous? Oh, I love it. But I am going to leave the message there now for you, my love. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. Let's leave a full moon, right? Let's leave a full moon or a pink heart, whichever one you're feeling. Let's leave them in the comments down below if you stayed to the very end, so I can see you and give you and send you some love. If you would like to get a personal reading, head down to the description box below. If you'd like to check me out on Patreon and get some exclusive content and hang out over there with me, let's do it. Come over. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for all your comments, all your likes, and thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you so very much. You are so special to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to become part of the tribe, and I'll see you in another message. Sending you so much love. Bye.